Hi, I'm Roger Flores.
And I'm Jess P, and we're golf experts with Curated.
Here at Curated, we are crazy about golf. We've helped thousands of golfers find the right gear for them.
We got to demo some of the best clubs from the best brands, and these are our top 5 game improvement irons for 2022. And just so you know, we're not sponsored by any brand.
All of these reviews are completely unbiased.
At number 5 for game improvement irons is the Wilson D9 iron.
Wilson uses these, they call them urethane-filled power holes, and that's to increase maximum flex across the face for more distance, forgiveness, and ball speed. I think one thing I really like about these clubs is they're a game improvement iron, but they don't actually look that much like a game improvement iron. They have a nice wide sole, but when you put it down at address, it looks pretty nice. It looks more like a player's iron than a game improvement iron. So one thing I did really like about this club is it has a nice low center of gravity. So when you hit the ball, it's so easy to launch it in the air. And I really like that your spin is actually pretty consistent, which is hard to get on a game improvement iron. So if you're looking for more consistent spin with the forgiveness of a game improvement iron, then this is actually a really great option. I think this club is a good option if you are looking to go from a super game improvement iron to something that is more of a hybrid between a player's club and a game improvement iron. So this is a good kind of in-between club.
At number 4, we have the Callaway Rogue ST Max OS. Now, the oversized, and that's what OS means, is another club that has a very thick top line, and the head is going to be just a little bit bigger. That's hence the phrase oversized. But the oversized gives a tremendous amount of forgiveness, and it has a little bit of offset that might, for better golfers, not really be something that they're very used to. But it's certainly going to help the game improvement aspect of the playability of this particular iron. I think that's going to give people a lot of confidence because the head happens to be a little bit oversized. You know you're going to hit the ball in a very sweet spot. These will continue to give you distance, continue to give you accuracy, and certainly a lot of forgiveness hitting the ball down the fairway.
At number 3, we have the Callaway Rogue ST Max.
Very impressed with the performance. This is the version that they make specifically for folks that are looking for a little more workability. Now, starting off with its presentation, I noticed that there's a very thick top line. So, you know, one of the things that a lot of folks are turned off by, especially when they talk about game improvement irons, is the top line. Now, if you do and have a concern about that, then you might think about a different club. But when you hit this club, you will be amazed at the performance. It was certainly one of the best performances in the group of irons that we hit, and so I was very impressed. Those that would benefit would be those looking for a really good game improvement club that plays more like, your probably middle handicap player. It still is going to have that top line, steel shafted, so it's going to really be appealing for those that are trying to blend playability, workability, and also extreme forgiveness. At number 2, we have the Cleveland Launcher XL iron.
The first impression of this club was absolutely outstanding. The first swing I took at it, I absolutely flushed it. It launched high, the distance was excellent, and it felt very soft. Being hollow, and again, there's the port where they put material behind the face, it felt soft, it felt easy to hit, and it was a club that was what a lot of people want. Pick it up and swing it and have a good result. Again, based on the name Launcher XL, it's extra large. So it is bigger, which I think for the mid to high handicapper makes this club very appealing because it looks like it's easy to hit. It has a larger head, which gives you more confidence that you don't have to hit the center of the face every time. The player that this appeals to is somebody that is really trying to improve their game, somebody that wants to just set the club down, feel confident, and just hit it without feeling like they have to hit it perfect.
And at number 1 for game improvement players is the TaylorMade Stealth Iron.
So these clubs are designed to be fast, forgiving, and have a very high launch. They do absolutely live up to those expectations. I can tell you, hitting this club, I was surprised at how much those actual properties this club produced. So high launch, definitely got the ball up in the air very easily. In terms of ball speed, excellent ball speed. Forgiveness, all across the face. the technology that they have put into this club is amazing. Quite frankly, I was thinking that these clubs might be unable to live up to the hype, but I mean, they certainly proved me wrong. I hit these clubs, and the first few times I hit them, they were absolutely fantastic. Felt great. And I could tell you aesthetically about these clubs, I mean, absolutely gorgeous. These things look like they could easily be players' clubs or sitting in a bag in somebody's PGA Tour bag. So, you know, I don't know what else I can say about these clubs except how fantastic they are and how easily it was to actually hit.
So what do you think? Did your club make the list? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you need help finding the right gear for you, go to Curated.com and get matched with an expert just like us. And if you like this video, click subscribe and see more from Curated.